you're talking about the original Martyrs, right? Not the remake.
Not the remake. Yes. So let it be known right away. I'm talking the 2008 Pascal Laugier, which is how it's pronounced in French, Martyrs.
I doubt it's pronounced that way.
Laugier. You have to act like you're
You
about to
and
choke.
names and words
Laugier.
have a contentious relationship. Like you can't pronounce any names.
I have trouble pronouncing stuff.
Yeah. No, you
I
don't.
think it's because I was dropped on my head as a baby.
Well, it was not my fault. I don't take credit for that. Well, I did it, but... Okay, Martyrs, tell me about... So they're in Japan, right?
It's French. They're in France. It's a French New Extremity. That's the movement. Martyrs is maybe the most prominent, popular French New Extremity film there's been made. Because it is...
Extreme.
Yeah, people find it to be the most disturbing and artistically sound.
Are they Catholic martyrs?
So it is titled that because the basis of the film, especially towards the second half, but it influences the entire movie, is there is a secret society that are trying to create martyrs. So in
What time period is it?
modern day,
Okay.
their thinking is that through immense suffering, you can gain access through the gateway of the deeper meaning of life. Mm-hmm. Because they have like photos that they're like, look, it looks like you can see in their eye, it looks like they can see something deeper. So like there's photos of like the Holocaust survivors or on their deathbed, like about to die of starvation, and illustrations of Joan of Arc and stuff like that. They're like they think that in those moments, right on the cusp of death, that they can see it.
Some
and
level of consciousness.
This secret society wants to know those secrets of the universe and life and death.
Right.
Movie starts, there's a girl who is escaping from, like, it seems like a torture chamber, basically. And she goes on to an orphanage, meets this girl, they become fast friends, like a lifelong bond, because she was so traumatized she really couldn't speak to anyone except for this girl. And they both age out of the orphanage, and she accompanies the person who had been tormented to a family's house. Meanwhile, you get senses that like this girl has been so deeply traumatized, like she's seeing things that aren't there.
Okay.
Which is just like the first half. It only plays a role. They go to this family's house. She's like, "Are you so and so?" Yep. Blam! Shotgun in the chest. Right. You're like, what the fuck just happened? Gets the mom, and then she asks the kids certain questions like, "Did you know?" And doesn't even take any chances. Like, ends up just basically annihilating this whole family. Mm-hmm. And you're like, because of the vision thing, you're like, she might not be mentally sound, and she doesn't act very stable. Mm-hmm. And the visions eventually get the best of her. Like, she was hoping, because this is, in your mind, you're like, maybe it was the family that had her captured. Mm-hmm. Maybe not, because she seems so unreliable. The visions is of, like, it's like the personification of like the evil thoughts in her mind, or basically the torment that she faces. And it eventually, like right after killing the family, leads her to still taking her own life. The other girl, who is sound of mind, is like, well, I'm knee deep in it now, so I gotta clean this shit up. While doing this, finds a secret chamber to the basement, and there is a girl who is being housed there, and it is the girl from the thumbnail. And she has drilled into her head something that so she cannot see light.
Right.
And she's chained to a seat and has markings all over her body. Like, just literally been tortured, it seems like, for...
Long time.
Yeah. And she's trying to help the girl, gets the thing off of her head. Oh, I didn't know you wanted a...
No, I didn't. I always thought you were going to knock it over.
My bad. I am talking excessively with my hands, and no one can see it.
They can sense it, though, I think.
In that basement, she just took too long, and the secret society found her. And guess who is next up on the menu? This girl.
Okay.
The most impactful moments of her torture aren't the flaying, which I alluded to earlier. That's the end product of what happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they have a dude who's like he kind of looks like a police officer, like just a built, or like an athletic dude in his 40s. And he's just like, it's just violence between a man and a woman, but it's so real.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it just kind of hits you.
Right.
It's like a gut punch while watching a gut punch. It's just really hard to watch. But getting to the end, they flay her, and she does see something. And the head woman, the head madam, has it whispered to her, and they have a meeting planned where she's going to say, this is what... And her number one confidant is there. She says, keep believing, and then she takes her own life. So you're left to ponder
what it is.
Yeah.
That could be interesting. I would think I would like that.
I would think so too. It's like, as far as disturbing, yeah, but
They show the flailing, because that's brutal. You just kind of get the idea. What do you mean?
they
It's
show
not
the
bad.
end product.
Oh. She would just be a bloody mess, right?
Yeah, everything except for her face is flayed. But they also don't show the filleting, which they do that like almost surgically. I could be wrong. I think they put her under for the filleting and then bring her out.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It's definitely, I mean, it's number 2 on my list, so yeah, it's disturbing. But I do think this has aged well in my mind. I've come to appreciate it the further I've gone from watching it.